This is Classic FM.
Touring seems to be a big part of your life.
Yes, pretty much all.
I was going to say pretty much the whole year. So life on the road agrees with you.
I don't know, but I better agree with life on the road because that's what I have to do right now. And the thing is, it's all about what you, how much you love it. And also the way you want to see your life. I'm not entirely sure. I want something else right now. If I probably would have dreams to do something else, I would, cut the work down. But right now, it's just really something which gives me everything I want to, and I don't miss anything. Maybe I just don't miss something because I don't know it. But right now, it's probably good to be ignorant about other things.
I mean, you've said in the past that, as a teenager, so much happening for you that you just found it a little difficult at times and just needed to take some time out and do something different.
Think everybody who starts very early and performing very early and, having one parent or sometimes even two parents being ambitious for you, probably can understand the situation that at some point you have to figure out for yourself if this is something you really want to do. You start so early with certain instruments that really nobody actually ever takes the time to ask, is this something you want to do for the next 50 years? So I think it was a quite smart move to really take a break when I was 18, almost 19, and to question if it was something I do well or if it was something which I like doing, because those are two different things. And I came to the conclusion that this is really something I enjoy. And sometimes this gets lost under pressure, and I needed to take that away in order to have fun again with it.
And away from music, and when you're not practicing recording or playing live, what keeps you amused?
There's nothing else.
It's all consuming.
It is not consuming, but you get the thrill from writing something. I mean, when you're in the studio, or when you're on the road, or when you play a show and you have great musicians on stage, I mean, it's probably the most beautiful moment. I think if you don't get joy and energy and passion out of these moments, then you better look for something else to do. And
do you get much time to enjoy listening or seeing other musicians, or listening to music that you want to listen to?
I like going to live shows. If I have the time, I like to go see, obviously recitals, operas, even violinists occasionally. But I got a good advice once that the more you listen to other musicians, especially violinists, the more you, without even knowing it, start being influenced. And the violin is such a personal thing, the way you phrase, the way you use the vibrato, it is your voice. And the more you listen to other, even great violinists, the more you adapt something which is not you. You have to make up your own mind what to do with the sound and with the piece. So I haven't listened to a violin recording in maybe 15 years. I went to shows, but not recordings. Singers you can listen to as an instrumentalist. I think that's anyway the best way to learn how to phrase beautifully. Fischer Dieskau, Richard Tauber, those are the ones to listen to.
You mentioned right at the beginning, David, about sort of how Kreisler helped make and Beethoven as well to in a different way, making music accessible. And I just wondered, with all your fans who've been to see you with the kind of rock-inspired concerts and albums, what are you hoping their reaction is going to be when they see, David's, it's done Beethoven and Kreisler?
Well, I've recorded classical CDs before. They weren't necessarily released here in the UK, but in GSA, Germany, Switzerland, Austria, and I did the Mendelssohn Concerto about 2.5 years ago, and the reaction's been really, really nice. That's why I'm following up with the Beethoven Concerto, which is obviously one of my favorites. And luckily, the record did very well in GSA, and now they're doing the Beethoven also in the UK and in America. And I can only say we just sold about 200,000 copies of the Beethoven in Germany. And if you know what normally is being sold if you record a Beethoven concerto, is about, if you're lucky, between 3,000 and 5,000 units, if you're very, very lucky. So I feel very honored to be the one who can actually present the Beethoven concerto the first time to about 195,000 people. I think that's a big responsibility, but I think I'm up for it.
We wish you every continued success, David. Thank you
Thank
very
you
much
so
for your
much.
time. Thank you.
Thank you.
This is Classic FM.